Of the reason why the region is silenced because of this correction. I told you we are attacking the centers of gravity of criminality within Karamoja to make sure that we end the problem. The centers of gravity we are talking about the guns, bows and arrow, the sticks, and those who are associated with those ones are arrested and charged, including the collaborators.
It's now close to a year since UPDF and police anti-stock theft units launched Operation Usalama kwa Wote to end insecurity in Karamoja sub-region. According to the top security commanders from UPDF and police in Karamoja sub-region, the criminality has reduced in this 1 year.
1 year since the operation was launched, and a total of 433 guns and 3,315 ammunition have so far been retrieved from illegal hands. This constitutes 88% recovery. 5% of these guns were recovered from suspects during our cordon and search operations. And these 5% are people that were not profiled, that would go and pick the guns when you ask and you cross-check with our records. We don't have that particular person on our record. So that's why I'm saying the 5% were recovered from different groups that we had not profiled.
The 3rd Division Commander Brigadier General Joseph Paliko Dembe says, since mid-May this year, over 200 guns have been recovered.
Collaborators and other suspects still at large, not yet profiled, but are suspects that we think they are also in this criminal network. As a result, when we started the simultaneous operation on 16th May 2022, to date, we managed to recover 226 guns. In 2 months, 226 guns. This is a higher figure with a short period of time compared to the recovery of 212 guns recovered in 10 months.
In this over 1 year, some local council leaders were arrested and detained and others killed in possession of illegal guns.
Amongst the leaders that I talked about, one of the leaders who was killed in Napak together with others is called Lokure John Bosco, LCC chairperson, Lokopo sub-county, was arrested together with others, who were district councillor for Lokopo, Logit Mario. They masterminded the killing of a Jiso in Lokopo, Napaka district. So they are under custody, and we are still searching for the trigger man who shot the Jiso. We have also...
Relatedly, some notorious warriors were also killed and others were arrested, which has led to the recovery of more guns from their groups.
Another raider called Igira Nakoritodo, Igira Nakoritodo, Aka, or aka Museveni, a ringleader based in Kacheri sub-county, was arrested on 12th July 2022 and is responsible for ambushing a UPDF soldier who was riding a motorcycle in Kabong. On 22nd, he killed him. His group is responsible for raids in Kabongo, Karenga, and parts of Agago. He's with us in jail. and he is cooperating.
The top security commanders in Karamoja sub-region explains why notorious warrior Igira Nakolitodo, who calls himself Museveni, handed in a gun, was detained.
Yes.
Guns.
So how do you explain that?
And more 4 guns and other group members, meaning that Achuchu had left a bigger group behind and he came alone. That one was a lesson to us that Achuchu and many others who voluntarily surrender are not free as we may think that they have left criminality, which means they should help us to interrogate the matter properly and get out those ones that they have been working with.
Conditional amnesty.
Okay.
Yes.
Now you
They handed in their guns. They don't have aspects which we are talking about. Somebody may come under duress, our duress of operation, and there are other criminality he has been engaged in, and we want more information from him. And at the end of the day, you never know, he might be released.
Meanwhile, the ASTU Commandant Arias Kasurabo narrates why commercialized rates have reduced.
Currently, the LOCs give letters, traceability letters. Previously, they were coming to markets to give those letters from markets, other than being in the village where animals are. Then, the district veterinary officers, on confirming that those letters are that detail the number of animals somebody has sold, and looking at the traders, because the traders must have traders permits, and looking at the aspect of where those animals are going, that's when a district veterinary officer gives the movement permit, which is a detailed document. So, as security, we are looking at those documents. We know the number of traders in Karamoja. We have profiled them, and they are highly regulated now. That's why when you go on road, you will witness that the number of animals or lorries that come from Karamoja have tremendously reduced, and those lorries which are moving have genuine documents. Genuine documents. We have also profiled markets. We have 21 markets in the whole of Karamoja where we deploy and make sure that even an animal that is stolen and brought to the market, we arrest the one who has brought the animal. More so, the traders take pictures of a seller of an animal as part of the system to ensure that whoever sells me animals, I have him, I have details. I have the national ID, including the national ID of the LOC chairman, who has authenticated that these animals are genuine animals sold to a trader. So, the issue of commercialized rates has been degraded.
However, the top commanders say they are challenged by leaders who played for the release of notorious criminals, and others are involved in criminality. Since the beginning of Usalama kwa Wote, 438 guns recovered, 2,206 livestock were recovered out of 4,225, which was stolen, and several warriors killed, arrested and prosecuted by the Division Court Martial.
For arrests for our region, we arrested 4,477 people. We screened and released 3,670. And those who appeared in the civil courts, there are 807. As already also mentioned, some of the achievements from North Karamoja, we have also witnessed a reduction in the raids. As you are aware, North Karamoja is the epicenter of raiding in Karamoja. To see a reduction in the cattle raids is really a big achievement. We have also seen the arrest of the notorious people. Like the division commander said, that man who calls himself Museveni, if it wasn't for this ongoing operation, he would still be in the mountains there, maybe in Abimu, Kotido. Then also, because of the ongoing operation against illegal waraji, in Kidepo region we have forward 1,355 jerrycans of waraji. And this one has also greatly led to a reduction in crimes. As mentioned by my colleague, there has been a reduction in assaults resulting out of waraji, domestic violence, people fighting in our homes. We no longer receive those cases as before. So really the operation against waraji has really led to a reduction. For our region, even the murders have also reduced, maybe with the exception of Kotido where they are targeted murders, but in other districts.
Previously the crime had increased, but now really criminality in town has drastically reduced. Intelligence-led operations, we just don't go far. We get information, and this information is joined from all our key stakeholders. And then there is stakeholder engagement. Even what we are doing now, the media, you are a key stakeholder engagement. The information will go, and automatically there has been reduction of crime. And then finally, arrests. We have, from the start of the operation, we have arrested 6,871. Currently in custody, we have 04. Screen and released as a result of objectivity in the operation. We have 5,457. Screen and released. Then appearing in court, we have 1,410. Those released by court on bail, we have 1,130. But those still in courts, we have 280.
Arrested and successfully prosecuted in 1 year, 650 people. So far recovered 25,206 livestock out of 42,025 illegally reported raided.